Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Good afternoon and welcome to 22 News at 4. I'm Ciara Speller. We're going to have our top 4 at 4 in just a moment, but first we have a look at your commuter traffic and weather with none other than 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis. Brian, just a wet day out there. If it wasn't coming down heavy, it was sprinkling, or you could just feel it in the air.
Yeah, at this time yesterday, we were really optimistic about some sunshine this afternoon. Maybe a little bit of blue sky before sunset, but not much. Let's take a look at traffic first, and then we'll talk about weather. You can see here that traffic is in pretty good shape. Longmeadow to Hatfield, 91 is good. No significant delays on 291 on either end of 291, and the Pike also looks fine. Temperatures right now are in the 70s, 74 in Northampton and Westfield, 75 in Springfield, 72 in Greenfield. And as Ciara was mentioning, when it hasn't been raining, it's been kind of drizzly. There are some scattered, mainly light showers on the map right now. Off to the west, there is a little bit of thinning of the clouds, especially west of the Connecticut River, west of the Hudson River. And there are also, though, some showers west of the Hudson River. So most of this action is going to stay to our south. But while we may see a little thinning of the clouds here late this afternoon, early this evening, we're also going to keep the chance for showers in. We've got heat and thunder and lightning on the way in here for tomorrow. We'll show you with the 22 News Storm Team forecast.
All right, we're following some breaking news. Karen Reed has been found not guilty in the death of John O'Keefe. The verdict was met with cheers from outside the court. The jury deliberated for more than 20 hours. They got the case on Thursday after 8 weeks of testimony. Reed was found guilty on a lesser charge of operating under the influence. She was sentenced to 1 year probation and was acquitted on the most serious of charges, including second-degree murder. Emotions are running high outside the courthouse, where Reed supporters have multiplied over the past few days. We'll take a closer look at today's verdict and have reaction from a local defense attorney on 22 News, starting at 5. President Trump dodged questions today about striking Iran amid escalating attacks in the Middle East. When asked by reporters outside the White House today, the president refused to say whether the U.S. military would get directly involved in the coming days, but said, quote, next week is going to be very big. Iran and Israel traded missile fire overnight, marking the 6th day of attacks between the countries. Israel is targeting Iranian nuclear sites. Iran's foreign ministry warned that any direct involvement from the U.S. could lead to all-out war. A groundbreaking was held today for the new Jones Library in Amherst. It's a project that's taken decades to plan. The original building was built almost a century ago in 1928. Organizers say improvements will make the library safer, more modern, and bring it to net zero, eco-friendly standards. The library will remain closed through the renovations. A temporary location is expected to open by next month on University Drive, while other library branches in the city are still open for residents. And state public health officials have detected the first positive mosquito sample for West Nile virus of the season, putting Massachusetts slightly ahead of previous trends. The virus was found in a sample collected from Shrewsbury on June 13th. Last season, officials identified the first positive West Nile virus mosquito sample in late June. There have been no human or animal cases so far. Massachusetts logged 19 human West Nile cases in 2024. There were also 4 human cases of eastern equine encephalitis, which has not yet been detected this season. All right, let's bring back in Brian Lapis for another check of the clouds and radar.
Yeah, here it is. You can see that we've got light rain and drizzle falling as we speak here on the clouds and radar. And there are some heavier showers off to the west. Let's take a look at the 22 News Storm Team Skycast now. The Skycast shows a little thinning of the clouds, and that certainly is a possibility here through about 7 o'clock tonight. But don't count on much clearing, and there still is at least a chance for a scattered shower, especially south of Northampton. So variable clouds early and then mostly cloudy overnight. You can see the clouds are back in here by midnight, clouds and some fog. It's going to be a murky start to the day here tomorrow. 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, foggy, temperatures in the 60s. Humid day, the fog lifts out, to a mostly sunny mid-morning. Notice the sunshine 10 a.m., breeze out of the southwest, noontime, sunshine and high temperatures in the low 90s. There's a heat advisory in effect for tomorrow for the heat and humidity combined to make it feel like it's close to 100 degrees in some places. And then be ready for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. A few of these late tomorrow afternoon could be strong to severe. We'll update timing and impact on 22 News at 5.
Trending today, TV chef Anne Burrell has died. The Food Network confirms that the 55-year-old Burrell died Tuesday at her home in New York. Medical examiners are set to determine what caused her death. Burrell worked in upscale New York City restaurants before beginning her 2-decade television career on Iron Chef America. She started hosting Secrets of a Restaurant Chef in 2008. Burrell was known for bold and flavorful but not overly fancy dishes, and for her 27 seasons on Worst Cooks in America. Joey Chestnut is ready to take back his crown. The 16-time Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest winner returns to the competition this 4th of July. Chestnut was banned from last year's contest over a sponsorship with a plant-based rival brand. Patrick Bertoletti won last year with 58 dogs and buns, 18 shy of Chestnut's contest record. With the 2025 contest just a few weeks away, Chestnut says he's been training since May for his inevitable return. And now for a look at what we're working on for 22 News starting at 5. We have continuing coverage of today's not guilty verdict in the Karen Reed trial. We'll have insight from a local criminal defense attorney on what's next for Reed. Plus, food insecurity is on the rise. We're speaking with the local food bank about the growing need in western Massachusetts. And we take you to Chicopee, where the city raised a flag in observance of Juneteenth.
Traffic is looking pretty good as we head toward the evening commute. 91 running fine, the Mass Pike running fine, and really no significant delays on I-291 at the 91 or Mass Pike merge. We'll track our chances for severe weather and hot weather on 22 News at 5.
All right, Brian, sounds good, and thank you for joining us. For 22 News at 4, you can join us on TV starting at 5 and get all your local news and weather updates anytime on wwlp.com and the 22 News mobile app.